Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of EndorseMe on Know Who You're Dealing With. As usual, I'm your host Martin Kluter and today I'm sitting with Kathleen Vicelich. Hi Kathleen.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for being on the show as well.
That's all right.
So Kathleen is the owner of Property Rentals Wanganui Limited. She's obviously in Wanganui and it's a beautiful city, beautiful day as well. And Kathleen has been in the industry for about 4.5 to 5 years now and she's managing 52 properties within Wanganui. And she's got great ratings as well, so obviously the customers must love her as well. Now today we're going to ask Kathleen again 5 quick questions, and that's going to help you to know her a little bit better. And after the session, more than happy to contact her to get more information. You ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So Kathleen, first question. Why did you choose the rental market?
I think it chose me actually.
Okay.
I was a mum at home and it wasn't enough for me, and then my father-in-law, he's got a few properties and he was working and not quite keeping on top of everything, so I thought I'd give him a bit of a helping hand, and after that it sort of grew a bit more.
Okay.
I got other inquiries from out Castlecliff here because I'm based in Castlecliff.
Yep.
And I guess people got to know me a bit more, and from there it just started growing.
From 5 properties to 52, that's quite a big jump.
Yes, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so what is most important to you in life and in business?
My children are important. I work around my children.
Good.
And also I'm a school board member as well, so you know, keeping up with the children as well as trying to work in with business it works at the moment. It's pretty good.
Good.
So yeah.
I think people can relate to that as well. People that have families can relate to you sort of working around that as well and keeping everything together.
Trying to keep everything together, yes, definitely.
Excellent.
Yep.
Good. Okay, third question. Do you have a motto or a creed that you live by that sort of your customers can relate to?
Good communication.
Good.
Yeah, excellent communication. I have a lot of good communication with my tenants, and I feel I can have sometimes I even sit down and have a coffee with them. Good. And they're not, my tenants are not, I like to work with them instead of telling them how to do things in a harsh way. I like to sit down, talk with them and get them to understand how I expect things, what's expected of them, and opening that good communication is vital. Yes. Because then it's, you know, they can approach me easily if something's going on instead of leaving it till I turn up next time for the next inspection. Yep. And also it helps the owners because at least they understand that I've got that good communication with the tenants, and then long-term happy tenants, long-term happy owners.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Good. I like that. Communication is the key to any business.
Yeah.
And as long as you keep the communication channels open, I'm sure you'll do great in this industry.
Thank you.
Good. Fourth question is, what is the process you follow with either a new tenant or a new landlord?
So obviously I have my website for properties, or I also have TradeMe. So if we've got a property that is available, we'll get possible tenants giving me a call. I'll book a viewing time that suits, and then I'll meet them if they're interested. They have to fill out an application form, and I don't choose just any tenant for the property. I say to them, I choose the right tenant for the property. Okay. So you know, it's not just anyone that comes in that wants it, that has the money right there and then, or that is desperate for it. I always, and then once I've got a few applicants, then I refer it to the owner. Okay. So I don't choose the end one, the owner does. Okay,
so you sort of vet the tenants, and then the landlord still chooses their own tenants?
Yeah. Great. And I guess with me saying, you know, I think that they'll be great. You know, everything's checked out, cleared. I've, you know, done all things that I've needed to do, and yeah. sort of a recommendation sometimes at the end, but yeah.
Excellent. That's good. Bit of word of mouth.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Good. So the last question is, you've been in this industry for quite a while. So what kind of advice would you give potential customers?
Okay, so I guess it's if you look after your tenant, they will look after your property. You know, if you do regular inspections, which is what I do, then you can teach your tenants, and I don't know. I guess for me, I think that with all the communication, all the vetting, sometimes it's a gut instinct as well.
Yes.
And you look after your property. Like maintenance is definitely, you know, you keep on top of that. Then really, yeah, that's what it is. You've got happy long-term tenants.
Correct, and that's what we all want, is someone to be there long-term, is actually looking after your property as well.
Yeah, exactly, and then you don't have the high turnover.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's really good answers. I think the audience gets to know you a little bit better now. They know how you operate, which is good.
Yeah.
So everyone, this is again Kathleen Vicelich from Rental Properties Wanganui Limited. If you want to know more about Kathleen, be sure to go to all the information on her contact page on EndorseMe.co.nz. If you want to get in touch with Kathleen, be sure to just click on the contact tab and fill in the form, and then that'll go straight to her and she'll get back to you as soon as possible. She just said the communication is key to her, so test on that. And again, if you want to get a hold of us at any time, go to EndorseMe.co.nz, go to our contact page, or email us at admin@endorseme.co.nz. Yet again, I'm Martin Kluter. Kathleen Vicelich, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
That's great. And be sure to like us on all the social media icons, and we'll catch you again next time. Thank you.